Well, for you, another full season here, a healthy season. What do you feel like went well for you, and how do you feel like your game improved over the year?
I think I made a lot of improvements, especially from last year. I had a good summer. I came in feeling good into training camp, and just throughout the year, just added little pieces to my game here and there with the help of the coaching staff and the development staff, just to make me a better player. Which is I'm coming in here every day trying to get better. So with their help, was able to take another step with my game and. Really try to contribute more in helping this team win games. So, I'm planning on doing the same thing this summer and coming back and trying to go even farther next year.
What were some of those ways where you tried to elevate your game this season?
I think that the biggest things with my game, the coaching staff and I are always talking about it, is just to increase my pace of play, finding areas to utilize my shot a little bit more, but the biggest things that we've improved on were the defensive side of the game. For me this year was much better, and I feel now much more confident and comfortable in defensive situations. So that was probably the biggest thing that the coaches and I have really worked on and improved.
It's kind of been a theme, actually, when we've been talking with some of the other guys in these, is a bunch of people have said, my defensive game's improved. I mean, how do you feel like as a team you guys took that next step? And obviously it was an emphasis from the coaching staff.
Well, that's just it. Everybody's, improving on their defensive side of the game. So when you have all the players buying in to develop that side of the game, then as a team you get better. I think it's pretty well known that, if you ever want to make it to the next level, you have to be reliable. You have to earn the trust of the coaches to be able to put you out on the ice and not get scored on every time. Basically, you have to earn the trust of the coaches. So everybody was just buying into the defensive side of the game, and I think it really showed the second half of the year, and then even into playoffs. We were pretty strong in that aspect of the game. So when everybody's just focusing on trying to get better individually, then that carries over collectively to the team. So.
More often than not, even when the team maybe wasn't winning games, it seemed like the line that you were on was always going. And Marco had told us that a number of times after games. And what does it mean to you to kind of understand that the coaching staff has put a lot of trust in you and your line mates in big moments throughout the season?
Well, it's a huge compliment. I think that, it took some time. I think I really had to, put in a lot of man hours to create some trust and comfortability with Sturmy, and that's how it should be. I think that you need to, really earn those opportunities, and we put in a lot of work the last 2 years. So it's great. That's what you want as a player, is the opportunity to go out there and show that you can, perform in any given situation that you're put in. So. That was a great thing for me this year, and it helped me grow some confidence and my abilities in different situations throughout the game. So it was great.
As you look back on the year, any highlights, memories stick out to you of big plays or things that you'll remember, take with you from the year?
Yeah, there's a couple. I think, what's the best highlight of the year? Well, I was right there when Akil did the spinner at my backhand shelf, and I was right there at the best seat in the house for it. So that was an awesome moment. We had a lot of great ones. I mean, a lot of guys had, incredible years. Sammy with the franchise record goal, that was awesome. We had lots of different things happen this year that were really fun to be a part of.
You mentioned Akil. You guys seem to have a lot of those moments together too, and even that shorthanded goal as well with the two of you breaking out of the zone. What was it like kind of continuing to generate chemistry with him and then even some of your other line mates as well?
Yeah, it's great. That's what you want as a player, is to be able to build some chemistry with the guys you're playing with, and it helped. He was my roommate this year, so we spent every day together. So that helped on the ice, I believe, and we had some good couple months there. We played together, Akil and I thought that they went very well. And but he's a great player. He can play with anybody, as you can see. he can do it all. So pretty easy to play with Akil, but I had a lot of fun playing with him, and he's a great player. I think he'll be playing for a lot of years, I think.
Do you think seeing him and his success and the way that he was able to come back this year and have such a great season has helped motivate you as well, and maybe for you to see that maybe the next level isn't that far off, it's an attainable thing, and you keep getting better, and it's something that might happen?
Absolutely. I think he's taught me a lot this year. It's a little bit strange because he's a couple years younger than me, but he's been here for a couple more years, and he's taught me a lot. I think his ability to, especially after all these injuries that he's had and surgeries, to come back and be so consistent with his approach every day, and even at home, his consistency with recovery and taking care of himself, and really focusing on those little things. I think I learned a lot from him this year in regards to that. So nothing but good things to say about Killer.
What does the summer look like for you?
Pretty similar to last summer. I thought last summer I had a great summer back in Kelowna. Working out with my guy back in Kelowna, Mark Fitzgerald, and he runs a great program during the summer. So I'll be back there for a couple months, and I kind of wish training camp started tomorrow, honestly, but you got a few months here to get better and stronger and get ready for training camp. So that's pretty much where my focus is at the moment.
What does it mean to you to go back home and be in Kelowna and kind of have that time with your family and just kind of relax and get away from the game?
Yeah, it's huge. You need some time away, and especially being so far away from home, I don't get to see the family very much. So being able to go home and spend time with the family and hit the golf course, get on the boat, it's the best part of the summer. So I'm excited for that for sure.
Do you have any specific off-ice plans with them throughout the summer, or are you guys just spending time at home?
I think my old man and I are looking into taking a little bit of a golf trip. I think that we've been trying to do that for a couple summers now, and so that would be exciting to go hit some nice courses and play some good golf, hopefully. And but other than that, no, pretty low key. Kelowna is a great place to spend your summer, so I don't really need to go far to get some good weather or have a good time.